Hi, it's Nia. Welcome to my October monthly setup video. Okay, so we're having a lot of changes this month. First off, we're going to talk about this cover. This was super fun and I really loved it as well. One of my best friends who also bullet journals also saw this cover on Pinterest and they also did it. And so we were October twins for our bullet journal, so that was fun. With this cover and with October in general, I was really excited to bust out my metallic markers again and do some really fun things with those and like having black backgrounds in certain parts. But yeah, I wanted something that was cute and spooky, but not like what I did last year, which was like a haunted mansion on a hill, a silhouette of a haunted mansion on a hill, because I could not have drawn an actual castle. It was in the same vein as my June Disney castle where it was just all black on the inside. But yeah, this was super cute and really fun, and I think it turned out really well. I had to scale and adjust some things because the page that I was looking at for inspiration had different oh my goodness, what is that word? I want to say dynamics, but that is not the correct word. I'm just gonna use the word ratios. I feel like I'm putting out there what you're understanding what I'm trying to put out there. But yes. Okay. Anyways. But yeah, so this month I started to switch up several things. Here you can see me starting to do kind of like an ideal schedule, but it's more soft. It's a soft schedule, and it's only for the weekend when I had more free time. I just wanted to try it out. I didn't even look at it. I never even filled in what the schedule was, and I never looked at it again, and that's why I was having problems with the ideal schedule in the first place when I was trying to do that last year. But that's like a whole thing. And the ideal schedules over time have morphed into the task tracker, FYI. So here's my task tracker, speaking of, and it's pumpkins. They're so cute. I originally had drawn it and it was just pumpkins, and then I was still flipping through Pinterest looking at things, and I saw someone did it where all the pumpkins had faces, and I was like, that's cute, I want to do that. So while I was drawing, I added some faces to some of the pumpkins, and as you can see that I'm coloring them in. I filled this out on like the 7th or the 8th of October is when I filmed this video, so there's some things that you get to see what it looks like when they're colored in. And also with my task manager, I switched from doing a daily task thing to having just tasks that I want to complete in a week. So I split the month up into 4 weeks. Here's what I want to do in week 1, here's something I want to do in week 2, to try to make it more manageable and not having it be, again, like a ideal schedule, because I never looked at it, I never did what was on there, and it was useless to me. Here's my mood tracker. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind. It was a spider web and that's all you really need to know. You watched it, you saw it. Here is the biggest change, was my writing tracker, and I freaking love it. I wanted something to help make you more productive and like motivated to write. Before it was just like, oh, how many words did you write that day? But this time I have set like weekly goals, and then I have it at the bottom where it's like, okay, your goal was 1,000 words this week. How many words did you actually write that week? So then I can kind of see what my progress was. And it turned out really great, and I love it. I love this version of my writer tracker. I think I finally figured it out after months of switching it up and it being useless to me. But yeah. And then over there on the side is my gratitude log. That kind of morphed from my weekly planner where I would write like my tasks for the day, and then at the end of the day I would write something that like resonated with me, whether it was good or bad, or just something that stuck out in my head that happened that day, any random thing. But I kind of stopped doing it, and I was also using up a lot of space in my journal for the weekly planner, and I wasn't really liking it because I wasn't something that I was doing every day, doing that little reflection thing. So I decided to do the gratitude log to be more positive and just have like any random thing that I was grateful for that day, whether it was the french fries I had at lunch, or you know, laughing with my friends on a Zoom call, or just being able to breathe and not having a cold that day because I saw someone who had a cold and I was grateful that I was not that person. That sounds so bad. But yeah, it was just things like that. I really hope you enjoyed that video. That's kind of all of the updates that I have about my journal this month. I think the pages turned out really well and they're super cute, and I really liked just the colors, everything. I have nothing really to say. Everything just turned out really well. I again love this writing tracker. I love it so much. It's fantastic. And yeah, there's going to be some big changes coming up in 2022 in the new year. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.